Okay, this video is mostly for a Reddit thread that is talking about the T3 Scarlet Witch being awesome, which I'm sure she is. But the reasoning on why she was awesome is because T3 Scarlet Witch could do the stage 60 with no strikers without any issues. Without mentioning T2, Scarlet Witch can do stage 60 Maw with no strikers fairly easily. Even with my crappy Scarlet Witch build. And to make up some for that really crappy Scarlet Witch build, I am using two strikers. Not strikers, support characters. The original post had Phil and Wasp, so I'm just going to use Shuri and Valkyrie. Whew, I'm out of breath, I'm sorry. I would use Phil, but my Phil has an insight and it's... I suppose I could just use Phil, but yeah, I'm just gonna go with this. And no strikers. Now, I'm not gonna pretend that T2, which can do it in 20 seconds or anything, but the fact that she can do it by herself, and it is something of an accomplishment. And if you're only worried about stage 60, then you don't need to put the money into the T3. Ah, shoot. Oh, that hurts. Oh, I didn't get the stun in, that's why. So yeah, I'm using the two support characters just to make up for some of the gear and team gap. Plus, we got so many support characters anyway. Before I quit doing Maul every day, pretty much, the team I used was Shuri, Phil, and of course Witch. Just to make it a little faster. Sorry, I'm paying attention to the buttons here. And I can't use the Phil now, obviously, for a fair comparison. Or more not fair comparison. It also helps when you hit your proc. Even though it's not a CTP, it does give you a little bit more. Oops, come on, come on. Jeez. There we go, now we can get back on track. And now you'll be like, hey, it barely finished, or what have you. And I'll be like, hey, look at my build. It's pretty sad. I never really upgraded it because she did everything I wanted her to. And then, shoot, I messed up. And then, by the time she was starting to not be able to do what I wanted her to be able to do, there was new characters that were better at doing what I wanted her to do. So I stopped. It's another reason why I quit playing her. I don't know if I said it or not, but it's because she is so boring. It's more boring than watching the Captain Marvel movie. Speaking of Captain Marvel movies, I watched Shazam last weekend. That movie was pretty darn good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, I'm not gonna finish this because I want to put my oh, don't you kill me. I want to put my runs into Obsidian, but you can see here I would definitely have at least 30 seconds left, probably more. So yeah, that's that. I'll show you her build. Oh, speaking of, I'm just gonna give myself a pat on the back. And 216. I only got 12 T3s, but I think I got the ones that matter. Anyway, yeah, so unranked, 189 gross score. Not capped in defense, not near capped, crit capped, either in damage. Dodge doesn't matter since I don't have a rage. But my, wow, I'm way over cap. I am way over cap on cooldown. I have to work that one out. My gears, all 20. My Urus, 1 and 3 stars. 2 stars and 3 stars. And only 3, 2 or 3 amplified. 3, maybe 3? 1, 2, 3, 4 amplified there. So yeah, gear's pretty horrible. Custom gear, it's not the worst. For a non-CTP, for her mind and crit damage with a 140 proc. Skills all up, of course. And my ISO set to stage 6. So if this character can do it, a halfway decent witch at level 70 probably doesn't even need a support character, let alone 2. So yeah. So unless T3 Scarlet Witch is doing this in less than 30 seconds, probably not. It's definitely not worth it for me. And if you don't have any of the metas already, it's probably not worth it for you unless you're a fan. Because the only other place besides Ma that she's going to help you with, and maybe Black Dwarf or Obsidian, whatever you want to call them. Other than those two, the only other place she's really gonna push you forward is squad battle, and that's what, once a week, something like that. And in the ABX, it's just one day, the open day. I don't think it changes her to universal, does it? I think it's still blast. So yeah, it's probably not worth it if you have the metas already. But if you have all the metas and you have resources built up, go for it. Or if you're just a fanboy, go for it. I'm not. I mean, you play how you want to play. I'm not gonna tell you how to spend your resources. But if you have all this stuff already, and you don't, she's not gonna do anything for you as far as anything else in the game. Is it worth it? It does look cool though. I do like the way it looks, and the T3 skill animation is pretty awesome. So yeah, eventually I'm gonna get it, but I'm not gonna push for it right now. So that's that. Showing she can do it with no strikers, and my crappy build with just a second support hero. She might have been able to do it with none, or with one. Nah, probably not. If so, it would have been like last second. But she would have finished with 30 seconds to a minute left. So, whatever. The only other real difference between my account and the person who got the T3 is that my raid level's a lot higher. I think they're only right around 380, 400, somewhere in there. I'm maxed at 499. Finally, that 6 months layoff took a lot out of me. So, yeah, that's that. Yeah. Enjoy.